Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. We are a few minutes away from the Flash Season 9, Episode 7. I'm not sure what the title is. All I know is that Dreamer from Supergirl is appearing in the episode, so hopefully that'll be good. I mean, I'm honestly excited to see Dreamer, so that's cool, but we'll see what happens with that. Let me actually minimize that out. I actually had the stuff pulled up, the live TV. We're getting ready. So, yeah, last episode was a complete dumpster fire. Let's just be honest here. It was honestly one of the worst episodes of The Flash, and I can only think that there's no way they could do something worse than that for the rest of the season. I'm actually shocked and really actually upset that that occurred in the final season. We only have 13 episodes and we wasted an episode with all that nonsense for episode 6. Like, it's quite surprising. Like, really? Like, I understand a few seasons ago when we clearly have a couple more seasons to go, but it's the final one. So please let this episode and the remaining ones in the season be at least decent, because that episode of The Flash was worse than the Gotham Knights premiere, which still was not great. It wasn't good, but that was better than The Flash. That's really ridiculous. So come on, please do not do that again, because trust me, if I wasn't covering the show like I have been all these years, I'd probably drop the show and just wait for all of it to come out and then binge it, because that was ridiculous. So let's jump to now the Dreamer episode of The Flash. Let's go. Right away, Dreamer.
If you're trying to stop me, you can't.
Stop her from doing what?
Not when I'm this close.
What is going on?
I've come too far to let you stand in my way. It's about control.
What?
Helena's on 3rd Street has gourmet cheese fries. You want me to make a late dinner reservation?
No, I can't.
Oh. Nightmare. Oh, I was like, what's the connection exactly? Okay.
You did it. You unlocked your ice powers. This is great.
Am I a superhero?
These things on.
Thank God he was dreaming. I'm like, are we really doing this right now?
So I gotta start my shift, and today,
Yeah, shifts to monitor everything.
Yes. Iris.
Yep. Hello. The music.
I had a great time at Mimosa Brunch with you, Kara, Alex, and Ryan, but I didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Yeah, that story you told us about being kidnapped by Cicada and then fighting your way out
Gracie.
and writing about it the next day like nothing.
They had to bring up Cicada.
I can turn dream energy into just about anything. I've been going into the dream realm to try to find it, and I could sense that I was close in my last dream. Normally something happens here.
Who is these people? And yeah, who's that? Oh, she got hit too.
So, this is what my life would have looked like if I was a police officer?
I guess.
CCPN is dying to interview you about it. That and how you took down the Snart siblings last week.
You're unstoppable.
Okay.
Sure.
Iris, wait.
That's not it. It's too
I'll never
obvious.
finish telling you what happened in my dream.
Yeah.
And I think she's the one that killed you.
She's the one you saw right before we passed out.
She forced us into your dream.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm
Renita! Double shot cappuccino, no foam with oat milk for Renita.
I am so sorry.
No. Iris?
Yep. Yep.
So what's wrong with it?
According to Gideon's biological analysis, Iris and Nia are in a deep REM sleep.
What about contacting Kara or Brainy or John? I mean, they know Nia's powers better than
If
we do.
only, right?
They're all off-world. We have to try something.
Off-world doing what?
I'm gonna call the League. Cisco, Dig, anyone I can think of.
If Iris and Nia don't wake up soon, they could fall into a permanent comatose state.
That's what Dreamer was kind of warning about.
Iris is happening again. Hurry! Hurry!
Being Hopper, totally jammed.
Handheld frother still works, right? We can use that to finish Marco's order.
On it, babe.
On it.
Don't worry. They call me the fastest man alive.
Iris,
What's going on?
we need to go. Right now.
So, today's been amazing, right?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that maybe we could go to the Arboretum. I know they're open
Oh,
late tonight.
yeah.
Oh, I know. Why don't we head up the Midnight Roller Derby? Can't you be more like
Frost. Dreams always reflect back to us the problems of our everyday lives. So maybe if we can crack the code of your dreams, we can get out.
I could choose how to spend my day, my evenings, my future. Maybe I just wish that I could always feel that kind of freedom.
It was in my dream. I think our dreams are merging.
Oh shit, again. It's happening again.
Not here. Not now.
Yeah, I swear.
I saw you die.
Must run. Must run away. Is it Dreamer? I don't know. I'm just no idea.
She's a total fraud. I've been saying it since day one.
And now, accepting the Pulitzer Prize for Investigative Journalism.
She's a fake. She doesn't have a life. She has a checklist. Everything's already decided for her.
Just leave. No. Don't. No, just keep walking away. Keep walking. Ugh.
Do you wish that I was Frost?
I don't want this. I don't want this.
Unfortunately, Frost and Mark will not be singing tonight because Frost is dead.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
And he has a lot of explaining to do.
Explain. I just miss her so much. I'm not thinking straight.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. I love how the audience is turning against him.
I had a dream. A dream?
A dream?
And it was show me. If I just wanted to see if this could be the real thing.
Don't you ever talk to me like that.
But no, you're right.
I love how they're
Clearly,
turning
you're not the
against
woman of my
them.
dreams.
But you wouldn't know anything about me because you never even tried to get to know me.
Thank you for saying it. Thank you.
Well, suddenly I didn't feel like it was my own. It felt like it was preordained.
Yeah, because it's already been.
Like I didn't earn it.
Yeah.
You've already been making your own choices.
But this one feels like Barry already knows because the timeline and yeah.
Publishing today because it isn't just one choice. Destiny is the culmination of a lifetime of choices.
I like that. I like that.
Pretty soon their organs are gonna shut down. If that happens,
Jesus. Let's not that
We
happen.
could lose both of them.
And our baby, too.
There's someone else here. I know that Iris is gonna pull through this. She's gonna be fine. She and Nia are both
Okay.
gonna be okay. It was almost like a guardian angel.
So not evil? They've kind of been betraying it?
Sign.
Before I came to Central City, when I saw you in my dream, you said to me, it's about control. This is about me giving up control. Iris,
Okay.
I think I have to go through this door alone.
Iris, it's time for you to come home.
So what happened when they went through the door?
You've been trying to guide us this whole time. I'm ready to give up control,
Okay.
and I accept whatever comes next.
Okay, hello.
All the way back to you.
The original Dreamer. Oh.
You're the original Dreamer.
We're awake, aren't we?
You're really awake.
We're awake. Honestly, Iris saved me. When my powers started
They work
twisting,
together. Let's
I thought
be
that
honest.
I was losing my path as the Dreamer.
That presence that I felt. Who is she?
She is the first woman on my mother's planet Naltor to receive the dreaming gift.
Oh.
I'm the only one who can see her.
I can see you. Okay. Big Belly Burger.
He
Always.
was right. Big Belly in National City is better.
We still actually got 6 more minutes. I'm surprised. Usually this is like
I've been
a minute before the
struggling
ending,
over
usually.
whether or not
So,
to publish.
publishing. There you go. 5 minutes. 5-minute after credit sequence.
Thank you all for making me feel at home.
Of course, you deserve it after what Chillblade fucking did. No, it was perfect. He wasn't there. God damn it.
I'll be right back.
For whatever it's worth, Frost was supposed to be my ride or die, you know?
How many times are you gonna apologize for
My
this shit?
destiny. But the truth is, there is no waking up from this.
Then
Once
leave
got
the
me hurting
show.
everyone around me, just like, really sorry, Keel. I wasn't thinking right. I'm really gonna miss you.
Where are you going?
Please, thank you. Leave.
No way. Got to be something amazing inside of you.
There is. She's like Mother Nature or some shit. I don't know.
Are you sure?
Whoa! Thank God. this episode was actually worth watching. And I tweeted this out halfway through the episode saying, compared to like 9-6, the last episode, which was a complete dumpster fire, this is actually worth watching. Even though this is an interlude episode, some may say filler, even though it was a continuation in regards to Iris's arc in this season in terms of her accepting, her, destiny and what she's decided and going through all the dreams and everything. We'll get to all that stuff in a minute, but, it's actually worth watching, right? However, the Chillblaine part of the storyline, the B plot, if you will, with Chillblaine and Keone, made me so fucking angry because it's just repeating the same shit again and again and again. The only upside is that he's leaving. Now, he's not gone because he's a series regular, the actor. So Chillblaine's not gone. Okay, but I was happy, like, oh, you're fucking leaving, but it's not going to be for long. But he's going to be gone for a bit, I'm assuming, for a couple episodes, maybe. Okay, so let's get to I want to talk about the bad, the Chillblaine shit, but let's talk about some of the good. I'll try to do a mix, right? So it opens up with Dreamer right away. And the only time we see her in the outfit is when she's in this particular dream, or what was she considered first a nightmare, seeing this hooded figure and all these people. I don't know, I guess these other people are dreamers. I'm guessing they're standing like behind and kind of moving through this like gigantic like hallway in a warehouse or whatever. But it's the only time we see her in the suit. But we see it, I think twice. So, but that suit's awesome. The Dreamer suit's cool. They're playing it up as this individual in this hooded figure, like this is evil, this is causing nightmares, and they're coming after her. And Iris dies in the dream in the opening, and so Nia goes to Central City and to talk to Iris and everything. And so she finds Iris. The whole Pulitzer thing just occurred in terms of where we actually flash back. Thankfully they did, because I don't remember this at all in terms of the title of the article about the Red Death stuff. Is the same thing that was in Barry's journal, like he had wrote down in terms of like a timeline, like here's step by step what's going to be occurring in the future. Same thing, it says first Pulitzer, so it was all tied in. So Nia shows up and says, I think you're the only person who can help me because you're in my dream. You said take control. Of course, we found out later where Nia's like, well, maybe you didn't say I need to take control. I need to let go of control. I need to give up some control. So it's all about the meaning. It's all about the interpretation of words, right? So then the entity, the first Dreamer, as we find it, but they think it's an evil entity. Like the Dreamer's like, who are you? She could, because like Iris is like, I don't see anybody, and the hooded figure standing right there knocks them out. So we have all that going on. So around this time too, on the negative of this episode, we have Keone, who is still trying to figure out what her powers are, and they kind of hinted at it, I think. Her emotions are what drives her abilities, but we'll get to that in a second. My whole issue, why was there a 5-minute after credit sequence? That was so stupid, because it didn't need to be an after credit sequence that took, because I call it after credits with the logo pops up. Usually when it's like that pops up, that means something big is happening or there's some reveal, and there kind of was, but it didn't need to be that, because that could have just played. They could have just jumped to having the meal. So anyways, so once again, we go down the route of Chillblaine wanting to help Keone, but then he's wanting to take her out and do all this stuff like he would do with Frost. And he's like, and Keone's like, well, why can't we do stuff that I want to do? And it's like, well, because we're doing stuff that is actually fun. No one wants to do that kind of stuff you're talking about. Why can't it be more like, Keone's like, you mean Frost? Calls him out. Then it's karaoke night, which is ridiculous. We keep going to this damn bar. Can we stop going to this damn bar? And she calls him out in front of everybody. And I love, it's the best moment in the episode, besides the Dreamer stuff, which I thought was pretty interesting in regards to the storyline with Dreamer, with Nia and Iris. But one of my favorite moments, easily, like, is the fact that the crowd was turning on Chillblaine when he's just like, well, and every time he's talking, they're like, whoa, don't talk like that. What are you doing? What are you saying? I love the fact that the crowd was turning against him, because I hate this character with a passion. I literally tweeted saying, I feel like the writers are intentionally making me want to hate this character, because they continue to keep him doing the same shit. Now, he admits it, but he's admitted this shit before. He's admitted that he's fucked up before, and then he does it again and again and again. And they just keep giving him opportunities. They keep giving him chances to keep fucking up. So he's like, well, I gotta go. because I need to work on myself. I'm stuck in a dream. Of course, relating to the Dreamer stuff. I'm stuck in a dream that I can't get out of a nightmare. It's like, okay, Chillblaine, you're gonna come back. Another character's gonna come back because it's a fucking series regular. I knew once that news came out that Chillblaine was gonna be a series regular, I was pissed off. I was annoyed, but I really didn't understand how bad this was gonna be because now every single time he pops up, I can't stand him. Nothing against the actor, can't stand the character. They literally they keep having him repeat himself all the damn time, and I feel like the writers just don't communicate with each other. They don't communicate what they're going to do with the character in their storylines when they're writing individual episodes. It feels like that's how it is because they literally just keep him repeating the same shit. And I get it. Loss. He went through a loss. Frost is gone. But guess what? At a certain point, there has to be a break in the system. There has to be a change. Something. But no, he keeps doing the same crap over and over, and they just let him keep doing it, and they keep forgiving him. Keon's like, I forgive you because that's what friends do. Hate it. So he'll be back. Whatever. So that was really fucking stupid. Besides the audience turning against him, the crowd, like, what are you doing? I love that. That was amazing. Because he deserved it. Because he's an ass. So, the Dreamer stuff. So, Iris wakes up as the chief. Kind of like her father was at one point. And Dreamer's there, Nia's there as well as a cop, and they're trying to figure out what's going on here. And there's even a reference to taking out Snart and I forget what her name was, but Golden Glider. Yeah, right. I believe that's yeah. So, but mentioning that, you took them out last week. Well, why couldn't we see that? Of course, we won't see that. Then we go to another dream where they're baristas at CC Jitters, and there's Barry and Chester. What was so funny is that Barry was like the machine or something messed up. That was a funny little moment there. I wasn't expecting. And then they had another dream. I think it was when they woke up back in her office, or I think. Well, I know the staff, including I'm blanking on her name right now because I'm really fucking tired. What is her name? Not Cecile. Allegra. And she was saying how she doesn't deserve this because she has a checklist, so she doesn't deserve the Pulitzer. It's like, this is not really them. Iris, you should know this because you guys are in a dream. Nia told you in a dream. Don't listen to them. It's not real. And then eventually they figure all this out because they're running and they're back in that hallway or whatever, and they're running away. And the hallway running scene was kind of odd, like them running, the camera behind them, then backing up as they're running towards the camera. Then it keeps switching back and forth from following them running in the hallway and then backing up as they're following the camera frontwards. It was odd, how they were kind of editing that little thing. It was kind of funny, but I get the whole point of it. And then they figure out, okay, here's the things Iris needs to realize that, it is a part of your destiny, but you chose it. You specifically chose to go the route of being a journalist. You chose the route of going to get a Pulitzer. It's a part of your destiny. It's a culmination of your choices and decisions and everything. Kind of like how Nia was kind of wording that. Same thing for Nia. So she realized, I need to give up some control. So she got her powers back, and it was the first Dreamer ever. That was the one that was kind of being what Cecile called a guardian angel. And so that was a cool little thing to include. And of course they woke up when they figured all this stuff out, when Nia got her powers back, which was a cool little sequence. And somebody tweeted on Twitter, I forget who it was. Sorry, I need sleep. Said that Nia leveled up. I'm like, you fucking ruined it. You ruined it. That was a funny little moment. Quick little thing though, before I go, I should have mentioned this way earlier in the review, but I had other things I need to get to. We had some name drops about calling Kara, Brady, John, of course, Martian Manhunter. Of course, they're not going to show up. And then mentioning, going to call the League, I'm going to call Cisco, I'm going to call Diggle. And it's like, why couldn't we see that call? Why couldn't we see those phone calls? Why can't we see him calling Cisco, calling Diggle, calling anybody a part of the team, right? It's like, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it. Well, they keep mentioning that brunch that happens every month. We'll never see that brunch. It's just a way for them to name drop other characters. It's kind of annoying, but it's cool to hear it. But it's it's annoying because we'll never see it, or we'll never actually see a brunch scene with these characters they keep name dropping. They're just name dropping just to name drop. So I think it's I'm two-sided. One side, I'm like, cool, they're name dropping Diggle. Cisco, that's like, come on, they're name dropping these characters, Kara and all this kind of stuff, Brainy. But on the other side, it's like, we're not going to see them. Like, we're not going to be seeing these characters. Now, we are seeing Diggle, of course, in episode 9 with Oliver Queen. But, you know, it's like certain characters that are name dropping, we won't see them. Like, it's cool, we won't see them though. That's kind of a thing. So, way better episode than episode 6. Then again, they really didn't have to do too much to make it better than episode 6, but thankfully they did some actually pretty interesting stuff besides the Joe Blaine shit. So, anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm curious to know what you guys thought about this episode. Let me know in the comments below. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.